and welcome back to 2D Productions, and also welcome to the semi-final day of pre-3 week. So, today, we were supposed to be talking about F-Zero, and I was going to do a big F-Zero discussion video like I do with Pikmin, but I did not have enough time to get all that ready, so instead, we're going to do some Super Smash Bros. Stuff. So, yay. So, today we're going to be talking about my top 10 stages for the new Super Smash Bros. Game.
Mr. Miyamoto?
Oh, yes.
Okay, ready whenever you are, gentlemen.
So the first stage I think we'll be seeing is either Inkopolis Square and or Inkopolis Plaza from Splatoon and or Splatoon 2 respectively. Personally, I would prefer Splatoon's Inkopolis Plaza, but I think that either one will be fine. And of course, we're also going to have the Splatfests going on every now and then. I think like it'll have a 50-50 chance of whether or not it'll be a Splatfest when you click on it. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be great. And I'm excited. I think this is pretty obvious. You know, Inklings are in it, and it's either going to be Square or Plaza. I don't think we'll get something like one of the stages, unless Inkling gets 2 stages. But I don't think we'll get anything like Urchin Underpass or the Museum or any of that kind of stuff. The next stage is also pretty predictable. It's New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey. I do think we'll see just New Donk City. I don't think we're going to see the other stages from Super Mario Odyssey. I think we're just going to get the one. I think New Donk City is very iconic. And come on, Jump Up Superstar is going to be playing the entire time. I think that's going to be the only one. Only song in there is going to be Jump Up Superstar. It's probably not true, but it'd be fun. Number 3, we have Breath of the Wild's Hyrule. Now, I do think this is going to be a roaming stage similar to Skyward Sword's Skyloft from Super Smash Bros. I want to say Brawl, but maybe it was Wii U and 3DS. I'm not sure. But similar to that stage, I think we'll go around and you'll go into... Probably start off with the Great Plateau, and then you'll travel through like Death Mountain, Zora's Domain, the Gerudo Village, Goron City, all that kind of stuff, and then end up at Hyrule Castle. That's probably what's going to go on, and I'm pretty sure Hyrule Castle will have like Calamity Ganon. Maybe you'll even get the 4 Divine Beasts shooting their laser added at the end of the stage, and then it'll go back to the Great Plateau. But I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to get. It seems just too obvious. You know, traversing the world of Hyrule is a pretty big deal in Breath of the Wild, and I think you got to have all these stages. Like, imagine if we didn't get like the Deku Forest and this kind of stuff in there. It would just be weird because all these are pretty iconic locations. Also, I think we're going to be getting something from Xenoblade Chronicles, probably Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I think we'll be getting Argentum's Bazaar, or Goldmouth, if they want to just call it that. But like the shop area in Argentum Goldmouth, I think that'll probably be what we're getting. Maybe like Chairman Bana and stuff will show up. But that's probably what we're going to get. I think it's the most recognizable place in Xenoblade. I would love if we got like Indoline Praetorium in there. But I don't think we need the Praetorium. As long as we get the Praetorium's music, I'll be fine. Number 5, I have the Jam Bastion from Kirby Star Allies. Again, it's a recent game. The Jam Bastion looks pretty cool. And I think having that big giant space thing would almost feel like the fountain level from Melee. I don't remember its name, but that was a fun stage. So do something like that with the Jam Bastion. Number 6 is Iki Town and or Hau'oli City. Now, I guess they could just do Melee Island and have it be traveling, but I actually think it'll be one or the other. Personally, I think it should be Iki Town because that center stage in front of like Hala's house is pretty recognizable. You know, that's where you get your starters. It's where you fight Hala. It's where you fight Hao for the first time, and it's where, you know, at the end of the game, you know, the end credits, like little fun dancing thing takes place. So I think that'll probably be the stage itself. I'd rather not have Pokemon Stadium 5, 7, 8, 112, and I think that doing Pokemon League would be too much. I think they'll just bring back Pokemon League from X and Y and have that be the new one. I also think Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is going to get a stage. I don't know if they'll just do the main hub world because that's kind of just Peach's Castle, or if they'll pick some other stage within the game. I don't really know what they could pull from here, but I do think Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle will get a stage in the game. Captain Toad would also be a really good one to get a stage because of how the game works. Now in Captain Toad, you have to rotate the stages in order to find, hidden items and get new perspectives on the map. And I think it'd be fun if they made the Captain Toad stage a cube where every time it rotated, it was a different kind of level. So on one side, it would be like a plains level. On the other side, it would be the beach or a haunted mansion on one side and that kind of stuff. I think it would add a lot to it, and I think that rotating the stage around as you're fighting on it would be fun and an interesting way to do it. Plus, Captain Toad's coming to Switch. I do think Captain Toad will be included in Smash Brothers, so I think this would be a good idea for a stage. So first off, it's a lot darker and stuff because it's later in the day. I was editing the video, and I forgot to talk about arms. I know, crazy, right? Because I have 2 of them, and I just forgot about it. But yeah, the Springman area, Spring Stadium, I think it's called. That should also be in here, because I'm not 100% sure if Springman's going to be in the game, but if not, they should at least get a stage. And I know Spring Stadium's pretty boring, but I do think it's the most recognizable ARMS stage. I mean, you can do like Ninja College or Ribbon Girls Coliseum or any of the other Coliseums would also be perfectly fine, but I think they'd go with Spring Stadium. And since I already am adding this little blip at the end, I also wanted to tweak some stuff I said for Pokemon and for Splatoon 2, because I completely forgot that Ether Paradise would be a great stage. So add that on. So now the total goes to 12 stages, but I would also like Ether Paradise along with Iki Town, and also a stage based on Salmon Run for Splatoon. I think that would be great. It'd be a lot of fun and completely original and different than anything we've had before, I think, with both of those stages. So add them both in, and now it's 12. So there you go, two for the price of 2. It's not really a sale. It's just more stuff added on at the end. And lastly, my most far out there prediction for all these that I want is an indie game roaming stage. Now, I don't think an indie game character is going to be added unless we get Shovel Knight, but I do think that's pretty slim at this point. But I think it'd be cool if they gave us a bunch of indie game stages, a bunch of indie game representation in the form of a stage. So like I said, it could be a roaming stage, and we can get one part of its cave story, one part of its Undertale, one part of it is Shovel Knight, one part of it is Shantae, one part of it's Isaac's story, Binding of Isaac. It could be all these different indie games rolled into one traveling stage, plus then we get Undertale's music in the game, and that's really all I want. I just want Megalovania in this game because it's a good song. So guys, what do you guys think of this list? What stages do you want to see in the new Smash Brothers game? Are you hype? You should be. E3 is going on. EA's press conference wasn't that great. Microsoft is going on right now. I actually need to go because that's starting literally right now, and we'll see how that is. See you guys next time. Remember to like, comment, favorite, do all that fun stuff. Bye.